My name is Gary Ward. I was a Seaman 3, E3 as they call it. We moved up in right across from the old William Tennant High School. There's a place called Farmington East, which is right across from there. And my dad moved up there when I was in 10th grade. So I graduated from William Tennant instead of Northeast High School like I was going to. But I joined the Navy to stay out of the jungle in Vietnam, to be very honest. I didn't believe in the war, but I wasn't going to go to Canada or nowhere else, because my dad did 5 years in World War II. So that's why I joined the Navy. He was on a minesweeper. His name was Edward Ward, and he was in World War II for 5 years, and he was in the Pacific conflict. He always told the story that he smoked, and smoking saved his life. Because the guy that relieved him, he was a sonarman under deck, and he had to go up and smoke outside. So he says, go get a cigarette, Woody. My father went up, lit the cigarette, a Zero crashed right where my father was sitting. And my father pulled the gentleman up, and he was burnt to death. It was wood. I know they were all wooden ships back then, so the mines couldn't attach to them. He never really would open up, you know. And he only opened up to me a little bit when I got home from Vietnam, but he knew I didn't want to talk about it either, so. 15 years home. I got home in 70, and it's around 85 or so when I started talking a little bit. He said, join the Navy. He said, it's the best of all four of them. And he said, unless you want to, because he was one of 9 brothers. They all met up in England one time in uniform. Army, Marine, Navy, you know. And somehow his mother lost the picture, but whatever. I always wanted that picture. And he said, in talking to everybody else, he said, you know, Navy life's got it easy. Because we used to tease with the Marines and tell them, you know, you guys don't know what it's like to fight, and they used to tease us back. He said, all you do is take us for a ride. I said, think about what you just said. We take you for a ride, drop you off in a bad zone, and we leave. Let me see, who's the crazy person now? Because he said, no matter where I go, we're going to have a ship. We'll have a bed, we'll have food, you know, we'll have somebody else to watch and stuff like that, instead of in the jungle, where you could be a point man and by yourself.